everybody, mystical light beings, welcome to Lena Mystic. Today we're going to do a frog spirit animal reading, and I have 3 different choices here. It's basically a pick a card, but pretty much for a spirit animal. So we have section 1 right here, this frog. This is group 1, and then we have group 2 right here. Beautiful, love it. And then we have group 3. So group 1, group 2, and group 3. So these are the different sections that you guys can pick from. If you guys are drawn to a specific number or anything, you can also pick for that. So just take your time, listen to your intuition. What group should I pick? 1, 2, or 3? And let's listen to this beautiful ocean drum. Isn't that beautiful? It's so beautiful. The cat that I have over here is just chilling on it, actually. And I have my dog right here. I don't know where the other cat is. But let's get into this reading. So whichever group that you picked, you're going to look in the description box or the comment section and see what the timestamp is for that specific section that you picked. You can pick multiple sections if you want. Sorry, a bug definitely flew up my nose. Like, bro, I'm a nature girl, but at the same time, I be wanting to fight bugs. But anyway, whichever group you pick, go to that timestamp and we'll begin there. You can pick as many groups as you want to. You can listen to the whole message through if you want. And make sure you share this with your friends if they've been seeing frogs, or if they're freaked out by frogs, or if frogs often cross their path in their life. Excuse me, Luna, you're on the cards, bro. All right, so group 1. Let's get started. This is group 1. This is the group that you picked. Let's get into the message. It says, I am cosmic, I am adventurous, I am abundant. So you guys are obviously travelers, or you get inspired through traveling or being in different spaces. Some of you probably astro project, which is pretty cool. Let me lay out these cards so I can see them more clearly. I'm at war with these bugs out here, guys. Big part of your purpose is kind of like being the glue in your community and in your family, and kind of bringing people together, and almost like a bonding experience. You always bring that bonding experience, that fun, to whichever group or community you're already in. You all are also abundant in the people that are around you in your life. There's a lot of people in your life, a lot of people that actually support you, regardless of if you think you have a lot of haters or if you think you have a lot of people that don't like you. There's a lot more people that do like you, love you, and are inspired by your journey. You are the type of person that people enjoy being around. People really magnetize themselves towards you because of your energy. You're most likely an empath, someone who sucks up a lot of energy when you're out, but I can tell you've been working on cleansing your energy and also protecting your energy and trying to make sure that you're not taking on too much. You also, when it comes to taking on too much, you also kind of take on the task of other people. You're the type of person who you'd rather do it yourself instead of letting someone do it, fail, and you having to help them help you, if you know what I mean. So this is a huge sign to let people show you what they've got, and then you just like help them out a little bit if they need it. But this is definitely a sign to trust people more, trust them more on their journey. Life really is an experiment. People are not going to get it right all the time. So just giving people grace and not taking on all of the stressors that everybody else has, because you have too much on your plate. Some of you, I sense, also have multiple kids, and that can be a lot to be taking on ventures of other people as well, especially at work. So the abundance definitely feels like, one, you are attracting wealth and prosperity. It's just a little bit of a blockage because of your mental state and what you think you deserve, but you actually deserve a lot more. And you're also not able to see the wealth that you have around you, like the good health, the abundance of people in your life, and the abundance of opportunity. So sometimes it could be a little hard for you to see that in your life. So hi, grand dude. So try to focus on how you can give gratitude to the people in your life and the abundance that you have in your life, and even thanking God for the opportunities that you have in your life as well. When it comes to unity, bringing people together, don't force it. Just allow yourself to already be that glue that brings people together. Like maybe you being in a certain home or a certain community brings other people out there too, because they love being around you, they find joy around you. Just letting yourself naturally be a magnet and kind of reeling it back in when you're purposely trying to be a magnet, because you're already a magnet. So don't draw out too much energy trying to magnetize more people towards you. One of the biggest cards I see right here is release. It says let go of the past and an ending that makes way for new opportunities. It's time to move on. So you may be the type of person that holds a lot of baggage with you, most likely because you're an empath and you constantly replay things in your head, like, oh, how did that make me feel? How did that make them feel? Did I say this the wrong way? Did I do that the wrong way? Do not carry that burden too much, because life is an experiment. I mean, I feel like that's probably the quote for this group. Life is an experiment. You're not going to know how to handle things perfectly. It's okay. So give yourself some grace, just like you will give other people grace as well. Don't be too hard on yourself and others. I'm adventurous, so this is really a good sign for you to take more trips to a new place. Maybe you find more inspiration in new areas and take on a new venture, like something that you want to study, something different that you want to study and look into and learn more about. Then we have projections. So this can mean many things, but for this group specifically, I feel like you are constantly thinking, did I do the right thing? Did I say the right thing? And you're kind of also wondering that about other people. Like you're wondering if they're throwing shots at you, but you really don't need to do that. I always tell people, if people are throwing shots, I'm not going to catch them, because I don't have time to decode everything that somebody's saying about me or to me. If you're making a status and you have trigger fingers and that's supposed to be about me, honey, I did not see it. I don't know what you're talking about. I need you to come to me directly. I'm that type of person. I go to people directly and I expect people to come to me directly. And I feel like for you, that's kind of how things should be set up, where you're like, if you didn't say it to me directly and I heard it from somebody else, that ain't none of my business. That's your business. That's you projecting. So make sure you're also not doing that. You're not taking on what other people are saying to someone else about you. That's none of your business. So don't let yourself be heavily affected by that. And I'm not sure exactly which one of you are going through that right now, but if you are going through that, do not take anything personal. What people say and do is a reflection of themselves and not you. Let's do I Am Cosmic. I Am Cosmic is such a beautiful card. I love these affirmations because it reminds you of how magical you are, whereas we're always our worst critic about things, and you don't want to be your worst critic. So make sure that you are loving yourself and reminding yourself great affirmations so that you can be empowered through your life and through each day. It takes every day. Wild. So you have been a little bit tied down lately, more than usual. And yeah, this ocean drum is just doing its own thing right now. But you, and that's kind of resonating with what we're saying right now, but you have been a little tied down and feeling like you maybe have a straight jacket on yourself, or you feel like you're carrying a lot of baggage, or you just feel heavy and tired and unmotivated. It's a really good time for you to be more free and get out there and do new things. Traveling is a big thing for this group right now, seeing new things, getting inspired, taking on new projects, trusting that you can take on this new opportunity that's coming towards you. Then we have soulmate, spending a lot of time in love, spending a lot of time loving yourself, spending a lot of time in nature, letting your animals love on you more than usual, letting your kids love on you more than usual, meeting people that you find out that you love yourself more than you thought. I have this one friend, and I told her, like, once we got very close, I was like, I love you so much, and I think it's because I also see myself in you, so it reminds me of how much I should love myself. I think it's special till this day because some people in your life remind you of how incredible and beautiful you are as a spirit, because they're reflections of you and mirrors of you, and you'll say, wow, I love who I am around you, or I love the part of me that you bring out that I haven't explored a lot lately. And I think that is a representation of the people that you should have around you, people that you feel like you really, really love because they just bring out the best parts of you and remind you of how special you are. And the Unity card, I didn't read it, but it says, do the right thing for the right reason. So we're not people pleasing anymore, no more people pleasing, and no more trying to make everything look perfect. It doesn't matter. Like we said, life is an experiment. So just have fun with that experiment. It looks however you want it to look and however it's meant to look as well. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see what works for you. So anything you might be tied down to right now, try to explore a new way of doing it because it's not really working anymore. Like whatever routine you have, it's not really inspiring you. It's not really motivating you. So try something different. And a spiritually minded community. So you're really just connecting to people on a spiritual level and understanding that life is not what you thought it was, and that there are different ways of doing various things. There's so many ways of doing each thing. So if you find yourself bored, with something, try it a different way. You might find yourself more inspired. Don't be afraid to try something that you've always wanted to, but you thought you wouldn't be good at, because you'd be surprised. And the last card is the card you actually pick, which is the frog. And it says, adapt and survive by accepting the inevitable and seizing potential. So accept what you cannot change and change yourselves along the way in the directions that you can go. Maybe you know that you have to go to school. Like, yes, I have to go to school to become a lawyer. But maybe I can pick the type of school that I want so that I'm in a good community, a healthy community, a happy community, you know? So you're understanding the inevitable. You're understanding I have to do this to get that, but I can do it a different way, okay? So thank you so much, Group 1, for watching this video. I hope you check out some other videos. I've got a frog spirit animal article that you can check out as well. And make sure you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. Love you. Moving on to Group 2. All right, Group 2. Let's get into this reading. You picked the Ace of Summer. So this is a lot about love. I can't wait to see your actual cards. It says, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphany. So you're getting more in alignment with yourself, which is beautiful. And I love that you picked number 2, because 2 is about alignment as well and duality. So you're learning to balance the scales. It's giving justice. It's giving opportunity. It's giving love. It's giving putting 2 cups together to build one big massive cup. It's a lot of assistance, support, like co-creating in this reading that I can already feel before flipping over the cards. So let's see what you guys got. My intuition guides me. Number 2, heavy on the intuition, heavy on the intuitive ability. So I love that card number 1 and 2 already said my intuition guides me and I'm having spiritual and psychic ability in epiphanies. It says, I have no doubt that my inner self will voice the perfect decision for me. So if you're looking to go in a different direction, that's also another thing about angel number 2. When you're looking to go into two different directions, it's always like your spirit guides are like, hey, you can choose either one that you want to. We're still going to be here for you. One of these may be a little bit more challenging. The other one may be a little bit easier, but maybe you find more comfort doing the challenging one because you're more used to it, you know? So whatever the case, you're going to choose the right choice because you can let your intuition guide you. So let's see what other answers we can find in this reading. It says, I follow my heart. So you definitely need to go with the choice that follows your heart. You're not embodying the Hierophant where you're trying to choose something that is traditional. You're going to choose something that your heart tells you is right, that your heart tells you go this way because this is what we've desired, this is what we want, this is where we find ourselves naturally attuned to. I observe and reflect. I love this. It says, I analyze the situation, then use quick thinking to ensure a successful outcome. So whatever you're doing right now, whatever new venture you're taking on, it's going to end up successful. Just keep observing what direction you want to go into. Follow your heart and let your intuition guide you. If you feel like you haven't been able to connect to your intuition, a really good thing to do is to pray and really intend, hey, I want to know what direction aligns to my heart. Make it clear for me. Send it to me in dreams. Send it to me in strangers when they're talking to me and they're like, hey, you should do this. You look like you'd be great at this. Those are different signs and synchronicities that we get throughout the day. So just intend for those signs and synchronicities. Then we have totality. I love this card. I have never really seen it, but this is my first time seeing it, and it's actually really beautiful. Look how beautiful that card is. How they're working together, they're collaborating. This gives co-creating with spirit, and I think that's special that you are able to intuitively dive into what spirit is telling you to do or what spirit is nudging you to do because you have a greater purpose. So if you can really attune to yourself, give yourself the self-love that you need, tell yourself how much you love yourself, give yourself the nurturing that you need at this moment, then you will find that the messages will become much more clear. So really this is about, yes, I'm going to help others when I can, but I really want to tune in to myself, have that hermit mode where I can just be in my own lane, listen to my music, vibe, dance, create. And then within that journey, I'm going to find myself a lot of answers that I've been looking for. So that alone time that you have will be really healing and create clarity for you. Princess of Autumn, studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. You guys are in school. A lot of you guys are in school or learning something that you've either been working on for a while or taking on a new venture, going to a new school, or moving somewhere. A lot of you guys are studying the area around you. You're acclimating to some new venture or something, and you're nervous. You're like, oh, I don't know how to do this. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe you're about to have another kid. Maybe you're about to have a kid. Maybe you're about to get a pet. Maybe you just got a pet. Like whatever it is, something new shifted in your life and you're not really sure if you know what you're doing, but just trust your intuition. Trust and say, my intuition is guiding me. I know what to do. If I don't know what to do, I know where to look to find out what to do. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Good news, that's beautiful news. Congratulations. Well thought out plans that go perfectly and needing just a little push to go along. So maybe you were like, oh, I don't know if I really want to go. Maybe you were procrastinating, whatever the case is. You're being told, go. You need that nudge. Like, go ahead, do it. And then we have home and beauty. So maybe some of you guys are renovating your home, just moved into a new apartment, a new house, whatever you just moved into. Maybe you are trying to secure a new home as well, trying to secure a home within yourself and your community. You're really just kind of building roots. And a lot of you are kind of in your own space, like you're building roots alone, or it feels alone. So you're doing something where you're like, okay, this is new to me, and usually I have a lot more people around me, a lot more voices, but right now it's a little bit more quiet. I'm not used to this. It's a little scary for it to be this quiet, but you're finding your way in the quiet because this is what you needed to get more clarity. So this quiet will bring more clarity to you. Congratulations. And thank you so much for watching this reading. If you think anybody else would resonate with this message, please go ahead and send it to them, share it with them. I would love to have more viewers on my videos so that we can get these messages out that can uplift people and bring positive energy to the table. And I will see you guys in another video. I have so many of them. Check them out. Bye. And moving on to group 3. Let's see what you guys get. Group 3, you picked out this card, which this card actually says clean out the clutter. It says clear out the clutter, but clean it out too. Same thing. Clear out the clutter. So this could mean many things. This could mean, you know, during Pluto retrograde, you need to get clutter out of your house. Whatever is just taking up space and not really proving itself to be valuable, you're getting rid of that. That means mental space, spiritual space, physical space. So if there's a lot of things going on in your mind, a lot of baggage, you kind of want to clear that out. Now, how do you clear that out? I actually have a book about that. It's called Healer's Break to Heal, and it's a guide to forgiveness. And this is just to get rid of baggage and get yourself more aligned to your personal power. And when you are carrying along a lot of baggage on your journey, you're gonna have these reoccurring thoughts and you're like, get out of my head, I don't wanna think about this. You're gonna have these nightmares that you don't want, and it's just gonna start you off on a negative note. So the reason why I created this guideline to healing, self-forgiveness, forgiveness for others, and just self-love and journey to personal power, the reason why I created this is so that we can rid ourselves of the baggage that is too heavy for us to take on our journey, because we want beauty, we want happiness, we want ease in our life. And when we have baggage, it's not easy, it's difficult, it's challenging, it's turmoil. So we don't want that in our life. So if you want that book, go ahead and check it out on my website, lenamysticoracle.com, or look up on Amazon or Barnes and Noble's Healer's Break to Heal. Yes, okay. And let's get into this reading. This is definitely about healing. I can already feel it. Let's see. Oh, well, here we go. Phoenix rising. So I don't know if you guys are drawn to the Phoenix, but we all know the Phoenix dies and comes back to life. And it emerges in like fire, dies in fire and comes back, and it's all fiery and it's ready and it's newborn, but it's still wise. And that's the beauty of this. You are ending the life that you had before. You're cleansing yourself. And this is beautiful because these cards already match. Clearing out the clutter and Phoenix rising. You're literally becoming new again. You're dying and you're coming back. You're clearing out all that baggage that you had, and you're saying, I'm leaving this behind and I submit to my healing journey. Okay. And then this next card actually says, I submit to my purpose. So part of your purpose is to heal, to show other people in your life that they can heal as well, to also provide healing for yourself so that the people around you can heal naturally, because you are putting out that energy, that healing energy. And a lot of people are going to be around you and be like, wow, you came back here and this is not the person that I thought you were going to be when you came back. Like, you're so different. Your energy is different. Your energy is beautiful. I love your energy. You're going to get a lot of compliments on your energy because of your healing journey that you're working on right now. And then it says, I do not stand alone. So any amount of loneliness that you're feeling right now and you're being told you can do this, you're already doing a great job. You are super supported. Your guides are here for you. You have loved ones here for you. And then you have strangers really in that, like, I want you to win. They want you to win. So they are really voting for you. They're rooting for you. So let yourself root for yourself as well, and know that you do not stand alone. You're not by yourself, but you have a whole spiritual realm and even physical realm supporting you as well. Third eye, divine sight protector. So this is really good for you to protect your third eye and to also intend that your guides are sending messages of love and light, because sometimes when we are an unhealed version of ourselves, we see things through a filter that's iffy and we can't necessarily trust it all the time. And that's kind of the message that I'm getting for this group. Sometimes you see things in an unhealed version than what it actually is presenting itself to be. And this is why it's so important not to take things personally, because if someone's saying something but you're an unhealed version of yourself, you're gonna get triggered and you don't want to respond in a triggered way. So it's time to heal. If you've been getting triggered, if you've been yelling often, if you've been getting agitated, this is the perfect opportunity, gateway, and portal for you to open up a time to heal yourself, love yourself, and provide more support for yourself. A reason why many people feel feel alone during their healing journeys is because they've neglected themselves for so long that they forgot that their spirit alone is so impactful, so powerful in supporting itself. So if you can get back to yourself, you will never feel alone, because then you'll be able to connect to your whole spirit realm team. Understanding. So this is a lot about understanding yourself, understanding other people, and kind of asking that question, hey, what did you mean by that? What did I mean by that? Who am I? What am I looking for on my journey? So asking yourself those questions, being inquisitive to yourself and other people, actually wanting to understand what's going on in the world around you and being compassionate at the same time instead of getting triggered. Then we have Queen of Spring. What a beautiful card. Wow. It says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. So you may be overwhelmed, but it's really good. Clear out the clutter also means like getting rid of the stuff on your to-do list that is not necessary on your to-do list, or at least prioritizing and saying, well, this needs to be done first. This is most important on my list. I will get to this other thing at some point, but right now this is what's most important. So if you know you have deadlines that you need to reach, put those things at the top of your priority list and just get a little bit more organized. I can tell that maybe your desk is a little messy, your room is cluttered. And to be fair, when you are like in your healing phase, it's hard to clean. It's hard to wash dishes. It's hard to clean laundry. It's hard to clean your bathroom. It's hard to do things. So if you are sitting in a mess and you feel like you're sitting in a mess and you feel like you're just a mess, this is a perfect time to spiritually cleanse yourself. I personally like instruments like this. I use Tibetan bowls. I like sound therapy. So things like this can just be very healing to listen into it. Listen to the sound, intend that it's healing for you. Getting things such as Reiki or sound healing therapy for yourself. I also have a rain stick that I like to shake at my chakras so that I can cleanse my chakras. So right now, just intend that you're being cleansed. You're clearing out the clutter spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. This is just beautiful. Just listening to this, and I don't know if you feel it too, but when I listen to sound therapy, I find myself in a trance almost like, and recharge. I don't know if in this moment after listening to that you feel as recharged, but I feel at peace when I hear these sounds, and it really is a therapy and it's beautiful. So I hope it helped you too, as well as it helped me, because it feels really good when I listen to the rain stick or even the ocean drum. And I have like it's not a hand pan, but it's a steel tongue drum. And just listening to that, playing it, is really healing for me. So if you can find something that's healing for you, just listening to it, then you do that. If you guys also want me to put more healing sound therapies and stuff on my channel too, I do plan on that. You can also let me know what you think I should do that would be great for you and that you would love for yourself too. And the last card is I work through conflict. So if you are non-confrontational, confrontation makes you nervous or upset or anything, this is a great time to work on that healing for that, and to also intend that you're able to work through conflict, because a lot of us, we feel like we don't have really good communication skills, so we just get upset. I personally recall myself a couple of times kicking stuff around the house because I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, and it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not sexy, you know. So working on that healing for yourself It's sexy, it's cute, it's beautiful, it's loving, it's peaceful, it's kind, it's considerate, and also can be ugly, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it can be very ugly. But the more that you do the healing for yourself, the more you'll notice that your energy, even when you're at your most chaotic, is still healing for each other, for other people around you and the people around you. So both of you, all the people that you're coming in contact with. And that is how you know that you are on a healing journey, because your energy naturally begins to heal the people around you. I truly believe that heal people heal people. And I say that more than hurt people, because I do believe if you can heal yourself, that's more powerful than being hurt running around. I feel like it's just as contagious, and even more contagious, that a healed person walking around could heal the people around them. So be that healed individual, heal yourself, work on healing yourself. If you want my book, reach out to me in the comment section below. I'll send you the link, or I'll let you know what healing workshops I'm doing. If you guys are in Maryland, DC, or Virginia, also let me know that, so I can tell you about the things that's going on in this area that I am doing through Lena Mystic Oracle. I really enjoy doing you all's reading. I look forward to you all's healing journey, and I hope you're able to clear out the clutter so that you can submit more to your purpose, which is to heal other people and to be a healing vessel in the world. And that is a remarkable purpose. I wish you the best on your journey. Make sure you share this with all of your friends so they can watch this video, have fun doing a pick a card, and also learn something about themselves. Make sure you also like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye guys.